Hey folks, Bob at Red Hill Tactical coming to you with a video that you guys have been asking for. Come back, check us out. You think you're going to enjoy this one. With something that you guys have been asking for. So in case you haven't noticed, we have some interesting bags here. So we have been getting email after email after email talking about the Stealth Arms Platypus. So we've been reaching out and finally we've made some connections. We've got some things rolling here. So probably by the time you watch this video, you're going to see something available. So follow along to the end. I've got something for you. So first off, let's talk about the Stealth Arms Platypus. So we got these in, and I was pretty stoked. So this here, kind of one of their base models. You can see it's empty. I guess as base goes, but this gun is a super nice gun. The cool thing about the Platypus is it is a double stack that is designed to take the Glock magazines. So I was like, you know, probably the most popular magazine in the world is the Glock magazine. I mean, let's face it, they're pretty much the standard anymore for law enforcement. And it kind of solves one problem the 2011 buyers have. That big problem is the cost of magazines. You can buy Glock magazines all day long for a pretty inexpensive price. So I started picking these up and I started looking at them and I'm like, dude, okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear that real well. The safeties are great. The safeties have a great feel, great detent. I was super impressed. I'm a 2011, 1911 snob. I have guns from some of the top makers in the world. This safety is how a safety should feel on a 2011 or 1911. It's well built, well assembled. Pretty stoked with that. Sights are great. This is their mild texture grip. Really good feel to it. It would remind you of like the standard PT type aggressive grip. I like it. So I start looking at these and I'm like, okay. The first thing I then start looking is the barrel, the hood lash. There's none. So I've got a pile of the guns here. I mean, you can see the colors they have. This with the nice pink inlay. Again, empty. There's no hood lash. The barrel, the slide fit is tight. The extractor fit. Everything is just smoothed off on the back of these guns. Everything is built right. Again, the safety has a really great feel and click to it. The grip safeties on all these work. So that's the pink one. This is a yellow one. So I want to point out, first thing that we started encountering in holsters is two different trigger guards. Square trigger guard, round trigger guard. Okay. This chain link pattern. I think it's really cool how you can do the chain link fill different than the grip on this. Again, you can make the slide match, or in this case, the inverse. Pretty cool gun. This one, again, so you see it's empty. Kind of looks like they had a copper coating on the barrel. This is a used gun. I'm guessing this is one of their demo guns. But the lockup on that, I mean, can you hear that? Again, no vertical barrel movement. Again, everything's really flush, nice at the back of the gun. The safety, again, super click. The mainspring housing, super smooth. Grip safety, super smooth. The other really cool part I found on this is they, in detail, actually have started coloring the side of the grip safety that's exposed. I thought that was cool. When you build these guns on their website, you can do all the colors craziness you want. So with all the options, like you're looking at some price points that are pretty awesome, which is why I understand why they're selling. They build a great gun. I have yet to pick up a gun that out of the ones they sent us that I've seen a problem with. Everything is just super built, super nice. I'm super impressed, especially at the price point they're at. So you guys keep emailing us. Bob Holster, Bob Holster, Bob Holster. So finally they sent us the guns. This one actually says Platypus test number 3. We started with some of our basic molds and we had to do some serious modifications to work for the Platypuses. After that, we were able to do that. So again, this gun's already been checked. You can see we got the fit. There's zero rock. There's zero rattle going on. It took some work for us to figure this out. We had to do some extra building in spots. We had to do some extra pushing. But we're able to get the molds fit up where we're real happy with them. So this gun is railed, full rail, square trigger guard. Okay, cool. This is a 5-inch holster. Okay, this is the 5-inch holster. So I was like, okay, that's easy. Do that. Had an idea where to start with that. So then I was like, okay, round trigger guard. Round trigger guard. Again, check the gun. Round trigger guard goes in, nice, no movement. So with some playing, we were able to get it so you can still hear there's that slight little bit of tactile feel we want. Obviously, our competition holsters don't hold guns upside down, but you get that slight tactile feel. This is a 4 1/4 gun. We're not getting rattled. Round trigger guard. 4 1/4 full length rail, square trigger guard. Perfect. So as we were going through these, partial rail, square trigger guard again, perfect. So where do we have the problems? So the problems we found with the holster fit, and we have a solution. We haven't made it yet. So they're guns without the rail. Again, this is a great gun, but the one thing I noticed real quick when I picked it up is the frame is seriously significantly thinner than the frames on the railed guns. And then obviously it's rounded, doesn't have a rail, so it's also got less vertical height. I throw this in there, I've got a lot of movement. So we have a solution for this. It should be up probably within next week. I've got a pretty good idea. I need to test it myself, make sure it works perfect. This will be up. The other one that we have, this Sirius, that I've never quite got to where I'm happy with it, is they have this one with a very profiled slide. It is a tri-top slide, but it's super, super profiled, and it's super skinny. On this one, because they've taken so much out of it, and the slide, the sides, the front, like everything on this is thinner than the other guns, we got an incredible amount of movement. I do not have a solution for this one. Do not know when I'm going to have it. But probably by the time you guys watch this video, all the rest of these will be available on our website. That's the goal. We've got it. We've got the molds built. And overall, I think we're going to probably start stocking maybe 1 or 2 of these pistols. I'm pretty doggone impressed with the fit, finish. Cool gun. We got the holsters now. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking us out at Red Hill Tactical.